Hi everyone. Okay, this is lead generating part 2. Okay, hopefully you've got your database set up and ready to go at this point. That is one of the most important parts of lead generating, just to let you know, again, having your systems in place, your business systems in place, so that your lead generating and your follow-up systems will also be ready to go for you. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about lead generating. There are 6 avenues, I like to call them niches, roads, whatever you want to call them. There are 6 types of lead generating. And really, to be successful, you need to be able to travel down all 6 roads simultaneously. That's honestly how it works. So once you get your systems up and running and these systems are working the way they're supposed to be, that will be very easy. Other than that, you're going to have a very difficult time. Okay, so let's talk about it. Number 1 would be referral. Working by referral. We also call them SOI. So you might hear it called SOI, sphere of influence. The next one's prospecting, or any type of internet or advertising, marketing online, whether it be print or online, doesn't really matter. The next one will be farming, expireds, for sale by owners, and then a niche. Okay, and all of these we're going to go through one video at a time. Very, very important that you take your time with this and create your systems. You cannot jump into this stuff, guys. You've got to take your time, get your systems ready to go, practice the one for a couple days, maybe a week, maybe 2, until you get really good with the system. And then after that, what you want to do is go on to the next one and add that one as well. Okay, so you have to have a system for each. Using your business-based book is going to really help you, and it's imperative for your success. All right, I recommend that everyone start off with referral, only because number 1, it's the cheapest and easiest way to start your business. So anybody who's new to the real estate business, or even if you're existing but you're finding yourself in a slump, you need to go back to the basics. And the basics would be the referral business. That, again, cheapest, easiest, and your goal in your real estate career is to end up in the referral business. That's it. That's how you're going to become profitable. But until you're able to get there, you're going to have to build and use the other roads as well to bring in business, and that's why we're going through this. So if we start off with the referral business, again, your friends, your family, your sphere, they're going to help you. They're going to support you. You just need to ask for it. I know that's really hard for a lot of people to do, but remember, you're in a service-based industry, and if you don't ask, you will never receive. And at the same time, again, if you're not the type of person to ask for help, this may not be the right business for you, because no one in life has been successful on their own. It always takes help. It takes a community. So anyway, just be aware of that. And remember, this is where your referral base, business base comes in, and will bring you a lot of your business. A lot of people like to refer to these leads as warm leads. Why? Because the people already know you, or they're hearing testimonials, live testimonials from someone who's worked with you and knows your work ethic, and your heart is good, and your mind is in the right place. You've got the knowledge. And that you're going to help them out. And then when they tell people that, those people trust you. And that's why we call them a warm lead. Other than that, we're dealing with cold leads, unfortunately. No, they're not dead bodies. But they are people who do not know you or trust you, and they're a little bit skeptical at first. So it's a little bit harder to gain their trust. So with warm leads, your conversion rate should be at least 95%. If it's not, we need to talk about your conversion rates and why they're much lower than they should be. Okay, so what you need to do at this point is to have a working by referral checklist. Okay, I do have that checklist available. If anybody needs it, all you got to do is email me, Sarah, at moveforfreerealty.com, and I'll be happy to send it your way. All right, so let's talk about what would be on that checklist. Number 1, if you're brand new to the real estate business, the first thing that I want you to do is send out a welcome to the real estate career, or basically an introduction to your friends and family to the real estate profession that you're in. So, hi, I'm in real estate now, essentially is what the letter says. And again, I have several templates that you can use from that. Of course, you can always take the time to write your own. But it's really important that you write these letters and send them out to everybody that you know. It's very, very important because, again, if you don't ask for referrals, if you don't let them know you're in real estate, then you're never going to become successful. Never going to become successful. If you're an existing agent, you might want to use the "why it's been so long since you've heard from me" sad story. I'm so sorry it's been a long time, but hey, I want to remind you, I'm in real estate. And I am still helping everybody in my community buy and sell homes. And I'm hoping that you know somebody and that we can reconnect. And again, I have templates for that as well for anybody who needs them. There's some really good written ones that are really, really good for your sphere. So again, you want to send these out. And then you need to follow up with a phone call. Yes, phone calls are required in our business. So you're going to follow up with a phone call. Hi, I sent you out a letter and just wanted to remind you I'm in real estate. How have you been? What's going on? How's life? Hey, if of all the people you know, who most likely would be willing to buy or sell or ready to buy and sell next? Okay, would it be someone who's getting a divorce, someone who's having a baby, someone who's just outgrown their house, someone who lives too far away, who's commuting and complaining about the commute? Those are the people that I'd like to talk to. Friend, can you send their information my way so I can give them a phone call? Don't forget to add these people to your Facebook page. You should have a professional Facebook page. And friend request everybody, okay? So once you've got your professional Facebook page, again, part of your referral plan working with referrals would be adding these people to your Facebook page. A lot of times people will say to me, listen, I'd like to have a separate Facebook page. No. Your friends and family, and this is a personal service business. So you need to have these people as your friends on your friend page. Now, hopefully your Facebook page doesn't have things like, I'm having a really bad day. I'm feeling really sick. I mean, if they're very sad all the time or you're always complaining, people might not want to be your friend. And they certainly aren't going to use you as your real estate agent as long as you're keeping it positive. And I've also got a proven strategy for generating leads through Facebook as well. And if you'd like some information on that, view the other video that's on that. But it's a strategic plan to help people, remind them that you're in real estate and help them help you, refer you, okay? So remember, again, step 1 is sending out this letter. Number 2 is making those phone calls. Number 3 is adding them to your Facebook account, okay? Adding them to your, making them your friend on Facebook. Creating newsletters. You should be doing your monthly newsletters. I'm going to tell you guys, you could do the recipe postcard, there's all kinds of series. sparrowandjacobs.com has got great ideas for these follow-up type plans. I'm going to tell you I've tried just about all of them, and my favorite is definitely the newsletters that we have in our office. They are really outstanding, and I've seen much success with them, so I would highly recommend that you use them. And so again, those should be going out on a monthly basis. It reminds people that you're in real estate, and that's the key, reminding them that you're in real estate. And of course, then following your business-based plan, your ABC phone calls. If you don't know what that is, give me a call or look at the video that's on there. So that's the next method, and you need to make sure that you're doing that on a monthly or, if you really wanted, you could go to quarterly, maybe every other month. But it needs to be part of your plan, and you need to be doing it. Of course, adding them to your birthday or your e-birthday plans, and of course, your last one would be your e-campaigns, so your electronic campaigns. So we've already talked about adding them to your newsletter campaign. We've already and now we're talking about adding them to your electronic campaign. Okay, so your ultimate success would be to get 5 new people for your database in your referral network every week. If you can add 5 new people every single week, you follow this plan, you add them to your Facebook, you add them to your newsletter list, you add them to your electronic campaigns, and you're calling them and asking for business. You will be very successful, but you need to build upon that in the meantime because your referral sphere might be kind of small to start off with. So that's where the other roads come in, and we're going to talk about those in our next video. So remember, good luck, guys. I'm always here for you, and if you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me.